got this one Golden Comet hen that she's acting funny. So we brought her in the bathroom, which has become the chicken hospital. We've had chickens before in the tub, but she's not going very far. So we're leaving her just roam in here. I've already fed her, and she was sitting up this morning. Then I found her on her back. I thought maybe she died, and she's not. So I don't know exactly what's wrong with her, but she's going to hang out in the bathroom. Poor little Golden Comet. She doesn't even resist being touched or anything. She's just, yeah, not quite sure. She doesn't want to stand. Her legs don't seem broken though. We've checked her out. You guys ready to go pick the garden? They're ready. Hi guys. So went to an auction this past weekend. We went to Bluegrass Stables Sales near Hopkinsville. It's got several different town addresses. It's got Fairview. I can't remember what other ones I've seen, but yeah. It's down the road from the produce auction and where we got our tiller implement. So we got a candy corn Polish rooster, and his hair sits off to the side. He's rocking the side part. We got 7 silky pullets and the BB red pair there. Aren't they just adorable? They bring me so much joy. So the plan is to try to breed the Polish guy with the silkies when they're of age. Not sure how we're going to do that yet, being that these are all free-range birds, but we do want to get rid of Mr. Longshanks over there. So if anybody wants a leghorn rooster, I have one for you. He's the only reason why we're getting rid of him. Obviously, he's the prettier of the two. Mr. Foghorn there isn't quite as attractive. He's not the alpha. Foghorn is the alpha. He's just the pretty boy. There's nothing wrong with him though. He's fine. Occasionally he will come up from behind me and scratch the back of my legs wanting food. But that's it. Hi little silky pullets. Hi little BB reds. I also picked up more ducks. Here's another little silky pullet has made it out here near the pond. I wonder if she's lost or if she's okay. Because I've only, oh, there's another silky pullet. I've only let them out for a day now. They were in the little coop for a couple days upon coming here just because of their age and being unfamiliar with things. Where's the rest of the ducks? There's the Muscovies. Oh, there's a duck. Yeah, we have some cleanup to do in here. There's one. Not quite sure what the breeds are of these new ducks. There's another one. There's a couple, 3 or 4 of them right there. 4. No! But one thing, since getting the new ducks from the auction, they have taught the mallards that the Loch Ness Monster does not live in this pond and that it's safe. And so now the mallards have been coming down here and hanging out too, which is fantastic. So one of the Muscovy hens basically disappeared the first night. I know that they were out in the woods out there and we had to go hunt them down, and we had them hunted down and brought them back. And I don't know what happened to her the next night, so I have to get some more hens. But Muscovies are not monogamous like regular ducks. They're more like chickens, where they're polygamous. They're Mormon men. So I could get some more Muscovy hens. Probably I would like to get 2 or 3 more hens. So I got to find them a place to lay. But with the horses coming out here during the fall and winter time, I have to consider that too. So I'm trying to scratch my brain. If any of y'all have any ideas about a duck shelter for them just to go lay their eggs, so I'm not doing a wild egg search in all this foliage, please let me know. Just that the horses will be out here too, so we'll have to keep that in mind. And if y'all know what kind of ducks I bought from the auction. I know it's kind of hard to see, but, and there's a couple more too. A couple more ducks. So anyway, let's get to harvesting. So at least I know I'll get some summer squash. I got a couple sprouted seeds. Those ones kind of look sad, but that one looks nice and happy. Whatever, I will just take any kind of summer squash at this point because this has been a battle this year with starting squash. That bed seems to be doing really good though. So not too many ripe tomatoes today, and it's been a few days since I came out here and picked. And there's like no flowers on this pepper plant. There's a few on this one, and a few peppers growing. They might be the pepperoncinis or Anaheim. I think I planted the Anaheim over here though, and those might be the pepperoncinis. I don't think I'm going to get any, this is the Apocalypse Scorpion Pepper. I don't think I'm going to get any off that this year, but I could be surprised. I want to get rid of these pools next year and with my tax money buy more raised beds and just continue the row. I might get kind of crazy and try to squeeze a second row of galvanized raised beds in here. I'd also like to add a few more barrels. I'm planning on pulling these tomatoes before the end of the year and topping off the compost and putting in some like lettuces and stuff, especially over the raised beds because I can get frost protection cover and cover the rows. So it's another awesome part of having these galvanized raised beds. I know I got some bell peppers growing. I just don't know if they're big enough to pick yet. Yeah, there's some. I've already harvested some bell peppers out of here. I'll leave them on until I'm ready to make salsa again, but it's good to know I've got some. Alright, let's go down to the melon patch. That kale's ready to be pulled, but I am starting fall seeds on the porch, so I'll show you that. But that particular parsley is still going strong. There, I got like 3 strong parsley plants in here. They're eating that tomato I threw out there. Since this is becoming a jungly mess, I've been coming out here and pruning off a little bit of leaves at a time, especially around the cucumbers because those are being picked currently. But you can see I've got some baby cantaloupes growing, and I don't know where other ones are because I can't see them in the jungly mess. Oh, see, I've got all kinds of stuff growing and I just can't see it. So yeah, just a little bit at a time is my goal as far as the melons go. But it definitely has become a jungle out here. I'm trying to see if I can see anything else. Goodness gracious, look at that gourd plant. I want to say that's a gourd because I think the other plant, those are pumpkin shaped leaves. But I think these are sugar baby watermelons. It's getting pretty big. I'm excited. And this okra over here did have, look like a flower starting to blossom on it the other day, so I want to keep an eye out. Looks like we got some starting there. There. Oh, yep, there's a blossom getting ready to open. Exciting, exciting. I'll be Coming out here picking okra every day before long. I'm surprised they don't list zinnias as plants that grow well in clay, because look how awesome they're doing. And I planted all kinds of annual flower seeds out here: nasturtiums, borage, zinnias, sunflowers. The sunflowers are doing great, besides animals coming along and ruining them. And the zinnias, they don't list that, but I'm going to list that as flowers that do well in clay. Oh, I almost forgot to start looking at the green beans. But since this is a laundry basket, this is a basket I bought some of the birds in. I gotta put the green beans in my robe pocket. Green bean probably could have been left on there longer, but I'm just excited and ready to pick it. It's such a beautiful morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time. It's just so peaceful, besides the dogs running rampant. Sir, would you not walk all over my cucumbers? Thanks. It was loaded with babies. I didn't pick yesterday, so I was hoping it's been a couple days I'd have more to pick than all this, but what you want and what you get are two different things. But I'm happy to have a healthy garden regardless, even if I have to be a little patient. This bush has some green beans ready to pick. These are the contender beans. See if I could find any cucumbers. Ooh, there's a guy right there. Probably a little bit too big for pickling, but I've got a lady friend at work that'll help me eat them. So, her and her goddaughter. This one's perfect for pickling. Too big. I just did a batch of pickles yesterday and I didn't water bath can them again. And I am trying out pickling spice for the first time. I don't know if I've ever tried it. I don't know if I'll like it, so I did a batch with it. And so I'm going to taste some in a couple days and see how I like it before I make another batch with it. I should try them with the pickled beets as well. See if I like it that way. I think we got her picked for today. I'm going to walk through one more time trying to avoid the vines and seeing what I could get. Oh, I'm not going to avoid the vines that route. Yep, that seems to be it. So I've got a small handful of green beans and you're looking at it. But it's food and it's better than no food. Some days I pick more, some days like today I'm picking less, so that's how it goes. I'm about ready to top those the tomato plants off in the garden though, so they can focus on ripening up what they've grown, but I'm gonna do it at the end of August. Like I said, I've got succession sowing plans for that garden anyway. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by and harvesting with me today. I love you. So does Jesus. God bless.